I just wanted to get on here, just to get on here, just to show my face. I've been working on me for the most part, going through the opening and the closing of the flower. It's just like a flower. Sometimes it closes back up when the weather gets bad, and it's been raining. Seems like the weather's clearing up a little bit, but for the most part, it's been cloudy, drizzling. So sweatshirt, shorts, gym attire. That's how it's been for the past few days. I just want to say that, shout out to every time ET, the hip hop preacher. Shout out to Gary Vee. Shout out to Slim Thug. Shout out to you. Yes, you watching this. And, whether you're watching it live or you're watching the playback, shout out to you. You know, doing it when you don't feel like it. Doing it when you're not at 100%. Still learning. I say it all the time. I'm a master student. I learn very quick. Certain things it takes me a little bit to get, but that's like, you know, I've been working on it. But as far as music, the album is done. The album is done. Next step is the due date. Well, that's like the final step, but we got a couple steps before that, and that's the part that's taking the longest. Getting the funds to get everything mastered. That's the that's the hardest step. That's the step that a lot of artists don't take because you know sometimes you get like you get anxious. You just want to release, but then you got Lauren Hill who got music that's classic. As far as age, but it's still relevant today. So you can't get caught up in that anxiety. Want to just do. Sometimes you just gotta, take that time to, ride that through. Take the time to ride that through when you're going on that, you know, roller coaster ride that life could be. It's not gonna feel good because you're ready to get to the top and ready to enjoy the ride. But the build up is, builds character. Everything that you could put into the build, that's what it does. But most importantly, it builds whatever you put your mind to. If you put your mind towards worry, it's gonna build a whole bunch of worry and a whole bunch of anxiety and a whole bunch of, imposter syndrome where you don't feel like you belong or you don't feel like you're supposed to be doing what you're doing. And then you get those urges to, stop. That's the part where a lot of artists get caught up in, sometimes lose their way. But even in the times of despair, that's when that mindset, that warrior is built. In those times where you don't feel like it. those times where you don't feel like living your dreams, you don't feel like you're worthy of your dreams or you're worthy of the wishes that you made years ago. But as long as you keep that faith and you keep that hope, when that build up is over and the sun comes out and it's no longer cloudy and you're feeling good, you're gonna remember all those times where you were at that build up. Thank you. Get them on TV. They ain't expensive. They ain't get them on TV. I'll probably drop a link to it in the description after. Shout out to Pop. And understanding them downs, understanding the times where it's cloudy, understanding the times where you don't feel like it, that's gonna help build that character. That helps you get through those times where you don't feel like it. It's gonna remind you of why you're doing what you're doing. It's gonna make you. It's gonna set that fire inside you. You're gonna start remembering all the times where you know you were wishing and hoping for the same life that you had, and you're gonna understand. And then you're gonna understand why you had to go through those downs. You're gonna be so grateful for those ups. When you go through those cloudy days and you understand why you had to go through those cloudy days, those days where you don't feel like it. You can't put 100% into it, so you feel like you shouldn't put no percent into it. But this is me putting in whatever percentage this is because I don't feel 100%. This is me on a cloudy day. Shout out to Mr. Five. But you gotta show up, even on a cloudy day, even on the days where the sun's not shining and you don't feel like, you're not feeling yourself. So you since you're not feeling yourself, you feel like you shouldn't feel anything else. But those are the times where, if you understand, that's where you build the most character. Before that roller coaster gets to the top and you get to enjoy the ride, it's gonna feel anxious. You're gonna want to just do. You're gonna want to just go. But nothing happens outside of this time, and everything happens for a reason. And it's supposed to look like it looks exactly when it looks like what it looks like, and it's supposed to be exactly that. Sometimes it will rain, but that's only sometimes, not all the time. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Have a good day.